All right, guys. So a little trade recap. Market isn't quite closed yet, but just wanted to review the day with y'all. If you were with me earlier, man, you saw I had some pretty bad trades. If you want to watch that video, you can go back. It's a separate video. I went through my trading day, but I just wanted to recap the day and go through my successes and my failures for the day. You see, in the morning, you had the news. It completely tanked. This is like the Powell plunge here, right? Powell was announcing some Fed news and whatnot in the economy, and the whole thing just tanked. Okay, so this happened around 8:30, and you see how far that went on a 15-minute chart. I mean, you can go to like a 1-minute chart, and same thing. It was just an insane drop. That drop happened in the morning in like 1 minute. So it took a minute to hit the bottom. So the market opened up. We were outside the Bollingers, all this. I was pretty confident that I'd grab some trades in here today. I was just waiting for it. I didn't grab anything in here, nothing. I didn't grab my first trade till right here, and it was a short. Okay, and I brought it down. Um, y'all, some of you may have seen that. If not, you watch me. You watch me go ahead and make about $2,400 throughout the day. And the whole day, this thing was trending up, and I made $2,400 taking little short scalps. Okay, all day. And what I did, I just wait for the extreme. I wait for it to punch through the Bollinger up here, give me some nice little price action, punch through, price action, punch through, price action. Now, at the end of the day here, once we got out here, all right, so you got, around 12 o'clock, time to get out of the market, man. Here it is, 11:30. That should have been my last trade. I was up $2,400. Everything was looking beautiful. And I decided to get in another trade here, and I got in a short, and you see what it did. Okay, see what it did. And I DCA'd here, and I DCA'd here, and I DCA'd here, and then it came back when I barely recouped my stuff. I was still a little bit of a loss. Lost everything right here, and ended up getting out with like an $88 loss or something crazy. So I was pretty upset. I erased all of my profits for the day, but you know what? That's the reality of overtrading. So the lesson for today is, you can overtrade this stuff, and don't diddle in the middle. Like, when the price is out here in the middle of the ocean, don't go up, don't go down. Just wait for it to hit an extreme, either a low or a high. The other thing is, don't diddle in the middle of the day. Okay, so if it's 12 o'clock, between 12 and 2, just stay the heck away, man. So I didn't jump back in. I jumped back in right over here. When we came back down, we punched through this Bollinger a few times. And this was after they put the bears through some serious pain, because there was people shorting here, people shorting here, people shorting here, and for a good reason, right? This price was overextended. It was at a key level. You got price action, and this was a good short, but only taking it to the 20. Okay, and then this, you could have shorted this, but you sat through the pain. So the bears were just getting the punishment all day, basically starting from 11:30. Okay, all the way up until like 1 o'clock. So for an hour and a half, just absolute punishment for the bears. Okay, and then once you got up in here, this started shaking out bulls. Okay, some bulls dropped off here, some more bulls dropped off here, and then a bunch of bulls got taken out here. There. Bulls got taken out, and then boop, they go up for one last swing. I wish I would have got in at one more up here at the top, but I was just too close to like my trailing drawdown. I don't want to chance it. My last DCA was like over here somewhere. So this thing came back, and I think when it got here around the 50 and around this key level, I just cashed out, man. I said, I don't know if it's going to bounce from the key level, go up. So I cashed out, and I lost $2,400 of gains right here. Boom. That's the reality. Okay. I'm not your typical YouTube guru who's only going to tell you the good, not tell you the bad. But the good part about that is you're going to learn from my mistakes. Hopefully, you can watch what I do. You can see what I do right, what I do wrong. And that was absolutely wrong. So what did I do? I came in here and I said, okay, the selling continued. Had I held, I would have been fine. I would have made all my money back and then some. I just didn't have the gut for it, right? And that's the way the market's built, is to get you where it hurts, and to create a pain levels that are unbearable to where you cash out, and then as soon as you cash out, it goes, right. That's typical. So I said, okay, so they're hurting everyone. They're hurting everyone. So once all these bears start getting excited again, because you start getting this, and then you break the 200, and they're like, yeah, this thing's going to hell. So as soon as everybody thinks it's going to hell, okay, it punched the Bollinger Band here, punched it through there. Nice bullish price action here, reversal, but just to the 20. Bam! Get some massive selling here again. Bust through that support, bust through the Bollinger. Candle closes outside the Bollinger. Bullish reversal. Comes up. Boom! You get body slammed again. Okay? I got in right here. I went in on a call. Everybody else was like, sell. Why? Because it broke the 200. So everybody's like, sell. I'm like, buy. Okay? Came up. I actually took out a little bit right here. It came back down. I got in more calls. Okay? This started hitting the same level on the stock. But your RSI was getting a higher level. You'd punch the Bollinger. You're at a key level on the chart. It didn't look like it had much room to go because you're right under the 200, which sucked. That was hard living through this, right? Because I bought a little in here, I bought a little in here, and then it came up. And when it came up and it punched this 200 and this 50, I cashed out 80% right there. Okay, I had 40 contracts on. I took off 32 contracts right here. That brought me up to a net positive like $50, somewhere around there for the day. So I went from negative 400 and something to a net positive of 50 across 4 accounts, so positive 200. So 2,400 positive in the morning, 400 negative in the afternoon, up to about 200 positive here. Okay, I left 2 contracts in to run, and when those boys got up here, bam, I cashed out. Okay, why? We're approaching a key level, we're hitting the Bollinger, and I just got out of that thing. I could have stayed in, made some more profit, and a lot of people are getting bullish right now, but right now is not the time to be bullish. Okay, you just broke a key level. You're coming in. You're throwing some key RSI divergence. It's likely it's going to go make a new high. It's going to come back. It's going to retest this level. Okay. I don't want to get in on another trade, although I'm tempted. It's too late in the day. 254. I'm usually done trading by like 3:30. I don't know. I could jump in for something at the end of the day, but man, I'm just thankful that I got everything back. Good gains in the morning, lost it all in the afternoon. Took a chunk of it back at the end. At late day. So learn from my mistakes. I want to show you how this looks on the. This was the 5-minute chart. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff, so clean it up a little bit. I hate messy charts, but unfortunately, I have a messy chart. So this is a clean chart. You see my trend lines. This is what the stock did all day. It's just going up, just going up. And at the end of the day, when this came down, I was confident to get back in the trade here because we got price action on a key level on the trend line. We got a trend line break, okay, with a this pullback trend busted right here, and so I was confident to jump into this trade at least to that key level. Where we did start getting a little bit of a reaction, but it broke through. Now that it broke through, it's probably, maybe going to revisit the highs, possibly tap this other key level, come back down. Okay, probably come back down, hit the key level with the trend line somewhere in there. But that's what it looks on the 5-minute. On the 15-minute, it's a 15-minute chart. This is what it looked like on the 15-minute chart today. I don't remember on my video I said what was going to happen here. I think I said it's probably going to get to this level and bounce. And then sure enough, it came right up, boom, bounced, right? So that was early in the morning. I think this might have been, I think I might have said, hey, when it gets up here, I'm going to short. And it got up and it got close enough to my thing and I shorted and I made a chunk of money right here, a couple $100 in 5-10 minutes, whatever. So I made money there. I made money there. I made a little bit of money here, and then I freaking lost my butt somewhere in here. I think I lost my butt right here, and right here. Okay, I would have made it all back, and I would have actually turned out probably better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday I cleared $3,200 across all 4 accounts. So 3,200 total is like $818 per account. Today I would have beat that had I hung in there. But man, if you go watch the video, you'll see what I went through. Nonetheless, I'm up on my accounts. Here are my accounts. I'm up basically $66 per account on 4 accounts. It's like $250 for the day, which really sucks. But it sure as heck beats being down. And you can see here, this was the trade I got in. I got in a little one right here. Boom. I just took back like $40 in profit or whatever. It came back down. I jumped in a little one here, and then I jumped in the last DCA right here. And as we were bottoming out, that's where I got in. Right when we broke the 200, when most people are like, sell, I was like, okay, if it comes back and breaks that 200 again, I'm buying at that low. If I get divergence, I sure did. I was at the bottom of the Bollingers, pretty confident we were getting a ride back up to the 50, and that's why you see I took some out here. Okay, took out 8 contracts there. I took out 1 contract there, and I took out the rest there. So very thankful that at the end of the day things kind of came back in line for me. This right here, this is bearish. This is a sell. Take it to the 20, take it to the 50, possibly take it back to the 200, or the trend line on this. But I'm not messing with it. I'm not touching it. We're not far enough away from the trend line, and we're too close to the trend line. So this could bounce back. It could shoot further from here. I'm not interested in touching that right now. You had a lot of selling at this level earlier, and you had a break through the level and a fake, right? So it's back up at this level, and they're trying to validate, and it's right here is kind of a determining point of like, okay, are we going back up to the pre-market, overnight high or whatever, these key levels, or is it going to go down from here? So I'm out of the market. I'm not going in anymore. This is my last video just to recap the day. I'll post as a short video. If you want to see the entire day, I've got about 4 hours of trading today. Some absolute gold nuggets in there as far as strategy and understanding the market and how the stock moves, and how I use my indicators, how I mark my key levels. I didn't go super in depth on everything, but if you follow me, like the video, subscribe, I'll be doing this stuff daily. I guarantee you're going to learn a lot. I have been doing nothing but burying my nose in the books and studying and learning everything I can about the markets for the past 12 months, spending more time in the market than I have been on 2 full-time jobs. And so I've learned a tremendous amount. I'm by no means a market professional. I am a rookie. I'm a beginner, but I know how to make money, and I know how to give it all back. But I know how to make it. So maybe you can help me learn from my mistakes. I can help you get a little further from where you are, and we'll become millionaires together. I mean, I might already be a millionaire, but nothing wrong with a couple million. Anyhow, signing off. That's it for the day. Peace out.